Brett and Kelly Cohen want an extravaganza of activity in their backyard. Their boys, Brandon and Dakota, are longing for that super space as well.
I'm wondering if this is going to totally overwhelm our backyard.
Enter Heather Trilling, the designer who's going to make it all fun for these former New Yorkers.
It's all about having fun in a backyard space.
It'll be sports, spontaneity, and don't forget the skateboards. All here today on Get Out, Way Out.
Hey everybody, welcome to Get Out, Way Out. Now on this episode, we'll meet the Cohen family, and guess what? They got a lot going on, but not much space to do it in. So they've called upon Heather Trilling to make it all happen. And when this place is done, forget about it.
This family of native New Yorkers all have activities they want to pursue in this yard, thanks to their love of sports.
Sports is a big part of our lives. Played every sport that you can imagine.
I mean, we're a really active family, and we're always into sports or going to sporting events. I think that our whole life is all about sports.
We need a reason to be outside.
Making all this happen is designer Heather Trilling, a backyard expert who's made many an outdoor space into highly desired real estate.
Well, this has really been a challenging project for me because it's such a small space and I have so many needs that I'm trying to meet between the parents and the needs of the kids.
I'd like to have some sports-related themes back there. Something to do with basketball or baseball, something like that. Something to accommodate my brother.
That would be skateboarding.
We're gonna have a really amazing skateboard ramp. It's actually gonna be the majority of this backyard.
I was gonna say, there's no room for a skateboard ramp.
Well, we're gonna make it happen.
When Heather was designing this yard, she kept all the wishes of the family members in mind, needing to include the want for the complete outdoor kitchen and grill, the skateboard ramp, the totally reinvented garage, and the synthetic lawn.
What did you bring to Heather that you had to have in this backyard?
A barbecue.
Barbecue?
I've wanted a barbecue for years. I would barbecue every single night if I could.
As you walk out to the Cohen's backyard, the finished plan should put the outdoor kitchen pretty much at center stage. And that will be adjacent to the garage that will soon become a combination sports bar, gymnasium, and media hub.
This is gonna be this great hangout room and workout room.
I actually like to exercise, and I jog a lot, and I want the weight room. I think it'll bring me closer with Brandon, and we can all exercise together. He's into working out.
They have to have a TV that they can see inside the garage and outside the garage.
Back outside, a small set of bleachers stand nearby.
The bleachers are 7 feet wide,
Okay.
and they are 4 levels high.
Okay.
Bleachers.
Yeah,
The bleachers.
there's gonna be
I think
bleachers?
like a whole baseball theme. And then have a backboard. We even talked about pennants, and I know Heather had some great ideas.
And the centerpiece of all this will be the custom-built skateboard ramp, also known as a half pipe, a project that's going to consume a good-sized piece of property.
It's gonna come out probably about 6 feet, and it will be 20 feet long.
You're gonna have a skateboard ramp back here?
I'm wondering if this is going to totally overwhelm our backyard.
Yeah, what a challenge, huh?
I know, this is kind of interesting.
And Kelly's allergic to lots of things. So she's allergic to everything in her yard right now, especially her grass. So that's gotta go.
Plants and some new landscaping will also join the party, along with a healthy dose of artificial grass. Not far from the greenery, other areas will be suitable for outdoor dining, basketball, or just flat-out good old-fashioned relaxing. Well, everybody has their order in as to what they want, but Dad still has one more request.
Dad really wants to make his kids happy, but the one thing he really wants is that there's a Mets theme back here. So
There's a Mets
everything's
fan.
gonna be blue and orange.
It's just like we've always heard. You can take the New Yorker out of New York, but you just can't take the New York out of the New Yorker.
How important was it to bring in the whole New York East Coast vibe?
Brett wants to paint Shea Stadium right on the
wall.
They want to do they have this big, huge garage wall on the outside. We're gonna try to do some artwork, you know,
cool.
so we're thinking
Almost
about
like a mural of some
almost
sort?
like a mural.
You got a gym, what used to be a garage, you got a skateboard ramp going out here, you got a barbecue pit there. How challenging is the space for you? When you first saw it, you saw their demands, you were like, yeah.
Well, it's a lot to do, but I think in the end, it's all about having fun and in a backyard space.
Okay, the Cohens are stoked. So let's dig in.
And they're off! The old stuff is coming out for an incoming dream. It's gonna require a lot to make this tiny yard into a Mets-loving paradise. So this team has got to seize the day, tackle the turf, and take to the field.
Get my whole family outside. It's beautiful out here.
But I think that all of us together will have something that we can enjoy outside and be together.
There's a bunch of trees that just are kind of in random places, and we want to get rid of those just so we can clear the space, which is, like you said, really small.
With the skateboard ramp being the biggest part of the project, it's time to bring in the man who's going to get Dakota flying on wheels. Chad Bertelson is here to build both the structure and see what young Cohen is looking for in a ramp. But first, Dakota has some questions for Chad.
How long is the usual ramp?
This 3 to 4 foot high ramp is typically 24 feet long, and we can adjust that to fit your backyard.
He's gonna build us this amazing half pipe.
The skateboard ramp will keep the kids safe at home when they're on their wheels. And to parents like Brett and Kelly, that's gonna make this ramp worth its weight in gold.
So the skate ramp, I needed to place everything, and we knew this is it. This is the place, this is the dimensions, we're done. And the parents really wanted to give him that. Just go all out and do exactly what Cody wanted.
The construction of the skateboard ramp is like no other project you're likely to see. Lined with dozens and dozens of internal braces, this ramp should withstand whatever a pack of young skateboarders can throw at it. Strong plywood is the key, along with a design that can create challenges for whoever climbs on board.
They're always skating, and they always want to go over to the high school or go someplace. I know they're going to get kicked out.
And I just soon have him here. So when he gets hurt, at least I know where he is when he gets hurt.
Kelly, Brett, and the boys know Heather's plan, but don't look for any flying skateboards just yet. We still have a long way to go.
For more info on everything you're seeing here, go to hgtv.com/getout. Coming up, don't go away. We're gonna wrap things up like never before, creating a one-of-a-kind playground in the Cohen's backyard. Get ready to flip, roll, and head to home plate when we return to Get Out, Way Out.